thought it was a clean game. He knows he's got to be playing at his best, but keep practicing well and continue to stay locked in and focused. He's a physical player. He's a tough player. He's a gritty player. He brings an edge to him, which we love. So it was good to see him get back on the field, and certainly makes a difference when he's out there.
Andy, go ahead.
Is this year feeling the adversity or losing the emotion earlier in the season and how the team responded and went back versus kind of being in a position comfortable, maybe not comfortable here?
Yeah, I mean, every year is different. It's a different group of guys, but I think the mindset of this team is that they're businesslike, they're locked in, they're focused right now on what they want to get done, and that's the most important thing. We know, that we want to be playing our best football down the stretch, and that's it. And I think these guys embrace it, man. They want to bring it every day, and we're chasing history, here at Ohio State, and they know that. So that was the vision early on in the season, and then the challenge is to focus every week on being your best and being the hardest playing team in the country and getting our job done. So that's what these guys are doing. Different group, different dynamic, and different coaching staff, different chemistry. Just everything about it's different. So, and that's what I said to the guys the other day. Again, we're writing a different story right now, and we're in control of that. And that's what's great about being at Ohio State. You're in control of what's going on, and that's it. That's what we're going to focus on, what we can control, and then the rest of it is just noise, and we have to stay focused this time of season.
Bill?
Your favorite topic with Julian, obviously, is there any question about him?
He's had a full week of practice.
Right next door.
Brian, from all that your defense gets, and obviously the talents you have on there, maybe Jalen McClain's that guy who gives enough potential for the job he's done. You're still very good in his football career. What has impressed you about his stability throughout the season?
Yeah, well, his play, he's physical. You can feel his presence when he's out there. We say it all the time. You got to be felt when you're on the field with your physicality and the way you play, and that's the way he is. And I think he feeds off of Caleb. He's watched Caleb, and they work together. They communicate well. And he's playing good football. Plays on special teams, and he's a smart player. Good ball skills. All the above. So. He's a major part of our defense, and somebody that maybe again wasn't a household name coming into the season, but is one now.
Doug, go ahead.
Ryan, how have Carnell and Jeremiah made us through the week so far?
Yeah, they're working hard to get back on the field, and that's it. I mean, that's what they're focused on, and I don't really have much more of an update other than that.
And right in front, Joey. Spencer.
I know you talked about it a little bit yesterday, but this week being what it is for what next week is, you talked about how mature this group is for how young they are. Is this week kind of the ultimate test of that maturity to see how they act before next week happens?
I mean, every week is a test, and how we master each week in terms of our process is what we're looking for. And it's easy to lose focus on what's going on right now when throughout the season there's different things that can drift you away from what needs to be where all your energy needs to be, and that's it. So that's what we're going to do this week, and that's been a message all along, and it's not going to change next week either. It's from Sunday all the way till we play the game. The foot hits the ball, we got to be focused on our opponent, and that's what it's going to come down to in the end. So every game we got to take care of the football. Every game we got to tackle well. Every game we got to block. Every game we got to win the X-play battle. Everything that comes with these games. So. But this time of year, certainly it's easy to lose focus, and we can't do that. And I think for the most part we've done that this season, but we have to continue to do that, and that's it. As the noise gets louder, we have to continue to stay focused on our individual jobs, whether it's coaches or players, making sure that we're doing our part as a team to help us reach our goals, and that's it. The rest of it is stuff that we can't control or stuff that doesn't matter.
Way in the back, Kellyanne.
Hi, Coach Sayin. Guys like Bryson Rogers, Miley Graham stepping up last Saturday. How would you assess their play?
Well, there was good things there, and we need everybody to step up this time of year in terms of depth. There was definitely, you guys saw good plays out there, and so but there was things now that are on film that they can grow from, and then get back to work, and guys trust them when they get on the field. That's important. So there's definitely good things there, and they're going to have opportunities again this weekend.
Time for two more. We'll go to Steven.
I don't think we've
ask you about CJ, who also didn't play on Saturday. How's he looked the last couple of days of practice?
Good. He's strong and had a good day of practice today.
And then we'll wrap it up with Tim.
Yeah, Ryan, do you give you and your coaching staff credit for sticking with the run game? I mean, if, sometimes I would think that might be hard to do, but the way it has blossomed, I know you're going to face tougher defenses down the road, perhaps. But what is just your take on how y'all stuck with it and let this thing develop?
Well, it takes work, and there's a lot that goes with it. There's the offensive line and finding the right schemes that fit what they do, and then there's the running backs, seeing it and hitting it and feeling it, and the tight ends are involved, the wide receiver. I mean, everybody's involved with it, so it's not just something that you do once in a while. I mean, you gotta major in it, and that's how you control the game. So we're always looking for balance, but the run game is something you got to pound on every day.
All right, Coach. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.